So it's all about positive thinking, right? Wrong, right? It's taken me 20 years of academic graft to uncover the secrets of happiness, only to discover that the secrets aren't quite so secret. And while positive thinking can be helpful, it can also be dangerous. Let me explain. Most personal development books are about your state of mind. So the idea is that if you change your mental habits, generally towards a rosy variety, and then life of a universal abundance will magically unfold before you. The notion is that the world is neutral until you apply some thinking to it, and then everything turns out great. But it's not an exact science, right? So the real world tends to get in the way. You can apply as much positivity as you like, but sometimes life will feel a bit brown and gooey rather than green and lush. Because the truth, no matter how much positive thinking you do, the dog turd of life is out there just waiting for you to step on it. And step on it you most certainly will. Plus sometimes positive thinking is downright dangerous. For example, when you're taxiing on the runway, I don't want to hear this. This is your captain speaking. Air traffic control have said it's too foggy to take off, but do you know what? I'm going to give it a go. No thanks. Pessimism, caution, perfectly fine. Which brings me on to the question, how does positive psychology differ from positive thinking? I mean, they're the same thing, right? Well, no, not really, but I appreciate the misunderstanding because it gives me a chance to get on my academically high horse. The positive thinking movement has gathered momentum, so check out The Secret, which I reread recently. And hey, look, I'm not knocking it because it's going to seem like sour grapes, but the law of attraction basically is the secret, and there's some quantum physics involved along the way, but here's the plot spoiler alert. What you've got to do is focus on what you want. You can manifest good things in your life simply by thinking about them. Not sure. I've been manifesting a Ferrari for a few years and I'm still stuck in a Toyota. So positive psychology focuses on positive aspects of well-being, so including things like positive emotions and happiness and hope and optimism and other constructs that sometimes relate to the idea of positive thinking. The difference is that positive psychology begins with scientific inquiry. So it takes some of the assumptions about positive thinking and it says, let's test them to see if they hold true. The happiness revolution has positive psychology at its core. We're not advocating being super pumped up and positive all the time. We're not really advocating positive thinking. But how about a subtle shift of emphasis towards entertaining the possibility that things could work out? I call this realistic optimism, and it shifts things quite considerably. So you become open to possibilities. You have options. You don't have to stand in front of the mirror and chant, I'm a millionaire, I'm a millionaire, I'm a millionaire, when clearly you're not. If you want to manifest, go ahead and manifest. I've got no problem with aiming high. I actually really admire it. But I'm not so sure you have to. I think true happiness is less about manifesting a Ferrari and more about learning to be super happy in a Toyota. And if you'll allow me to give you the British strand of positive thinking, it's less about donning rose-tinted specs and more about cleaning the shit off your current ones. So come on,